Sorry, gang. Had to pause it to say goodnight to a munchkin who was out of bed. He snuck out. Okay. Anyway, so we decided to give up on Fort Elysia. It's too tough. We beat this lady with... not handily, but we beat her. But the rest of the enemies are just too... There's too many of them, and they're too well armored for us to be able to take them out with a short sword and a bow. Okay. Is it time for lunch? Let's eat lunch down here on the bank. No, it's only 10 a.m. But then we got up pretty early, too. We'll eat lunch right down here on the bank. Right here. Wow, beautiful clear sky today. Very nice. Okay, some more water. More scrib jerky, I think. And some cheese. Let's move on. More dungeons, more running from bad guys, more slaying of mud crabs, more Nirnroot, more alchemy. Oh, I guess I have crab meat too. Hello? Oh. What the hell killed the wild chestnut horse? Horse meat. Very heavy. No. Those are some rather spooky looking woods. I think Nebish would try to avoid those. Let's check out this island though. Very spooky looking over there. Okay, he's fine with me, I'm fine with him. This is great. Finding so much Nirnroot. What the hell? Oh. More? What are you fighting? Are you guys fighting each other? No, you're coming to fight me. Ah, cripes. Well, it is curious. You know, maybe we would go check it out. It's right here by the water. I did say we'd check out anything interesting looking along the shore. Monk's Hood. Nah. Oof. For boating. Forsaken Lorik Village. That doesn't sound good. Symbol of the Empire. Dungeon music. And a well that is... Well, not... a well that is well. No. A well that is not drinkable and apparently is a way into a dungeon. But it's locked. Whoa, God, that scared the crap out of me. Holy shit. Huh? What'd you just do to me, Sprite? I almost peed my pants just now. What? You made me invisible? Am I really I'm invisible! Holy crap. Thank you, I guess? Well, they don't seem hostile. But hopefully they don't just freaking gasp at me like that. That was startling. What? Way Shrine out here? Tiber Septum even. Hello? Nothing of use. What the hell is that? Kinda looks like Trauma Root. Oh, tripped over a root. So what do Tiber Septum, Lorik Village, and a bunch of goofy sprites have in common? Apparently we can actually use this. Be strong for war and fight evil. Pray at my chapel altars to receive my blessings. Sure. Okay. Oh, a sprite. Well, you can see where the wood's clear. So this isn't a huge place. Let's see what's up here. More clearing. The wood's... Uh-oh. Yeah, the woods aren't deep. Oh. You. Okay. Ancestors, try not to tread on the grave. Again, not our ancestors, obviously, but... Oh, quit it! Just trying to see if you can make out any information on the headstones, but no. These, Imperials with their strange burial practices. No ash pits. No shrines to ancestors. No nothing. What? What wants to kill me? A wolf. I can handle a wolf. Hello? Does this explain anything? I could apparently sleep here, no way in hell. Ah. Now I guess it would make sense for me to say that Nevish maybe recognizes this place from the dream that he had last night, I suppose. Maybe that's why he's spending as much time as he is here, given the kind of spooky nature of things and the sprites and all that. We will, I think that probably is it for exploration here, but we will have to keep our eyes and ears open for any mention of Lorik Village, because we'll come back if we can find maybe a key to get into that well, or anything else that would explain what the hell's going on there. Very strange. Passing strange. But Nebish feels like if it has something to do with dead that can't rest, he feels like, oh, well, that's something that I should try to help out with if I can. What the bloody hell? Maybe something wrong with LOD? What is this? This can't be Bravil already, can it? You know what, because you're going to, just die. Okay, there is a bridge there, apparently. This isn't Bravil, though, right? No. Vergayan. The name of this town is apparently Vergayan. Okay. Excuse me.
What is it now?
Excuse me.
I'm waiting.
Can you tell me anything about this town? I've never heard of this town. Vergain is an interesting place. What would you like to know about? The history to start with. From what I can piece together, this was once a settlement built to support the Legion at Fort Veriela. A great battle appears to have taken place in the past. Nobody is sure why, but the graveyard up the hill was there when I arrived. The Legion buried many soldiers there, and soon after they abandoned Fort Veriela. Without Legion support, the village was overrun. It seems the necromancers who occupy the fort now drove the original villagers away, leaving behind their structures. I took up residence in the old house by the tree. Not long after, Ernsi showed up and brought the inn back to life. Oops, something I skipped. The necromancers make most visitors uncomfortable, but they leave us alone as long as we stay out of the Legion graveyard. Necromancers. That's not acceptable. The people? Not too many folks here. 2 Argonians, peas on leaf, and seeks great fortune. At least that's what we call them. The innkeeper, Ernsi Adis, that drunkard Legion soldier Curtis, and his crew, and of course myself. So who did you want to know about? Drunk Legionnaire. That guy is more of a bother than a help. He spends all his time up at the inn doing nothing but drinking and carousing. Most of us would rather he just leave and go back to the Imperial city. Ernsi has taken pity on him, though, and allows him to stay. I suspect she'll kick him out soon enough, once his money runs dry. He can't possibly have very much left. How about, seeks great fortune. We aren't sure what his real name is. He showed up one day asking about Ayleid artifacts and old Legion forts. He seems to be looking for something specific. Lately he's been spending a lot of time across the river at Culotte, and up the hill at Fort Veriela. Every now and then he brings something back and stashes it away in his house. We've taken to just calling him Seeks Great Fortune. Peas on Leaf thinks he's looking for Ayleid power crystals, but none of us are sure why he keeps going back to the fort. The necromancers have been known to raid nearby Ayleid ruins, so Seeks may think they have what he's been looking for hidden in the fort somewhere. Hopefully, he knows what he's doing and doesn't aggravate the necromancers and end up getting us all killed. Okay, tell me about the most interesting person you mentioned. Interesting name anyway. Peas on Leaf. A strange one indeed. He swam up to the docks one morning out of nowhere. Said something about trees. Not normal trees either. Ernsi and I had no idea what to call him. His name in Argonian is unpronounceable in the common tongue. One night I came out to get some air and saw him relieve himself on a large leaf under my tree. I asked him why he did it, but he just nodded. Ever since, we've simply called him Peas on Leaf. The weird thing, though, about a week or so after he peed on that leaf, this tree tripled in size. Oh, damn it. We don't know how or why he does it, but it seems to keep him happy when he's not out hunting crabs or slaughterfish. Okay, I missed something. He's also given several of his trees to the rest of us to put in our homes. Seems very insistent on that for some reason. Uh-oh. You didn't think that sounded suspicious? Tell me about Curtis. Curtis and his crew docked here one night in need of repairs. Their ship had struck a boulder in the river and was taking on water. It took several weeks to fix the damage. Fortunately, there were plenty of supplies left over in the old warehouse. Ever since, Curtis and his crew have docked here every 2 weeks to trade supplies with us. It's been a very beneficial arrangement. What about Ernsi? Ernsi wandered in one night after spotting my lights from the river. She'd become lost and was in need of directions to Anvil. Anvil? She was looking to open up an inn in the city, but had lost most of her supplies when bandits robbed her north of the bridge. It almost seemed like the hand of the Divines guiding her here. I offered to let her stay with me until she was ready to move on. When she asked about the inn up the hill, I told her the previous owners were nowhere to be found. The look of excitement on her face was priceless. She and I spent the next couple of weeks cleaning the garbage and rats out of the place, and she's been set up there ever since.
Just go away.
Really? All that talk? But there's a road sign right there? Why is that right there? This isn't a bridge. That's supposed to be a bridge, but the LOD's turned off. What? What are you doing? Oh, don't fall in. Who knows what this guy's doing? Apparently he felt the overwhelming urge to go for a swim in his clothes. What do you see, old man? Kook? Oh, ow. I hit my head on that thing. Anyway, what's in this thing? I'm not going to take anything, but... torches. Anything I need to worry about? Guess not. I'm just probably wasting my time. Okay. Strange. Peas on Leaf's house. Seeks Great Fortune's house. That's weird that Seeks Great Fortune wants them all to have... No, Peas on Leaf wants them all to have a tree of some kind in their houses. Not taking it. Oh, what? Is there a slaughterfish you're fighting down there? You can have it. Not interested. Vergayan Warehouse. Okay, apparently it's resolved. Whatever he had to do out there is taken care of. Nevish, I think maybe at first was thinking maybe this town had something to do with the Lorik village over there, but it sounds like this is not at all related. They have their own problems with necromancers in a fort. That's Hagrid's house. Hagrid. You're a wizard, Harry. That's obviously somebody's garden. This is a rather fresh-looking grave. Dread Pirate Dean. Here lies the Dread Pirate Dean. Wasn't entitled to Morrowind after all. Entitled to Morrowind. The Scaly Clam. Well, let's go in, I suppose. Oh.
What is it, citizen?
Are you the drunk soldier, or are you somebody else? You must be the drunk soldier.
State your business, citizen.
Ah. Can you tell me about the town? Vergayan is just a fishing village. We survive by selling crab, fish, and clam meat to passers-by, and trade pearls for supplies. The village had been abandoned for years, but I don't know much about that. You should speak to Hagrid. He seems to know much about it. Who's this Dread Pirate Dean out in the grave there? Dean? You'd have to ask Hagrid about that. The grave was already in place when I arrived in town. I assume Hagrid buried him there. Okay.
Farewell, citizen.
Thank you. You must be... Ooh. Pretty picture. Ooh, look at that picture. Is that Vergayan? There's a big tree there. Ah, it's hard to tell. Whoa, didn't mean to get that close. I'm sorry. I don't know where that is. Bruma, it looks like, kind of. I don't know where that is either. What? No, I don't want to do that. I want to do this. Hello, you must be Erntsy.
Go ahead, please.
My fellow Dunmer. Vergayan? There's not much more to tell, really. Hagrid could probably tell you all you need to know. Small trees, I won't ask about it. Oh, right, that's the Peas on Leaf. Yeah, small trees. Yeah, what's this about the trees? Peas on Leaf brought them all here after he somehow made that oak outside Hagrid's house grow. We still don't know how he does it. He even managed to create some with snow that never melts. Truly amazing. He offers them to nearly everyone who passes through. Unfortunately for him, most passers-by think he's crazy and treat him as such, so he just keeps making more trees for us here. What about the Dread Pirate Dean? Ask Hagrid about that. The grave was already placed. Da-da-da-da-da. Okay. Sell?
Only quality goods for sale here. What can I interest you in?
Slaughterfish surprise. Mud crab stew. Clam chowder. Ooh, that sounds good. You know what? I'll buy your cheese. And your bread. And I'll buy 2 clam chowder. It's a lot of money there, but that's fine. What do you buy? Just alchemy and foodstuffs.
I appreciate your business.
Well,
Good day.
this is an interesting place. These must be the small trees. There are more upstairs, maybe? Oh god, they're everywhere. Look at that. Little bonsai trees. That's cool. That's an alien statue, yes? Yeah. God, they're everywhere. Well, I think we'll probably be spending the night here, because we have an interesting little town and mystery to explore. Oh, you're right there by the grave. Can I ask you about it?
I'm waiting.
I wanted to ask about Dread Pirate Dean. Ah, Dean, I could chew your ear off for weeks about him. Used to be a pirate around these waters years ago. His exploits were known far and wide across the Nimidae Basin, made quite a name for himself, and had plenty of enemies, too. One day his ship docked somewhere along the river nearby, and he came ashore babbling something about Morrowind. He kept making claims to anyone who would listen that he had come into possession of the deed to the entire province. As the legend goes, he repeated his claim once too often, and some Kamonotong assassins silenced him for good. Nobody knows where his body really is, but I felt badly that he never got a proper burial and placed a headstone behind my house. Okay.
Just go away.
Interesting, but then why is the ground mounded up? As if you buried him. We'll go check out the fort. Hagrad said something about not going into the Legion graveyard, or else you'll piss off the necromancers, but we kind of want to piss off the necromancers, because fuck necromancers. Damn desecrators of ancestors and departed, that kind of thing. That is locked. Maybe we can try talking to Peas on Leaf. Knock knock! Oh. He's not here. Whoa! Skull, apparently of Dread Pirate Dean. Well, we shouldn't be in here if he's not here. Yeah, that looks weird, doesn't it? Half bridge there. What the hell? It's like a ruin out in the middle of the water out there. Well, can't find anyone else to talk to, so why don't we go explore up by the fort? Maybe we'll run into the other two members of the town up here, since they don't seem to be around. Even the insects have fallen silent. That's not a good sign. Fort Variela. What's this way? Uh-oh. That's the graveyard. Let's check out the fort first. We won't go in just yet, but we'll check out the exterior. Make sure nobody's watching us before we go check out the graveyard. Uh-oh. What is it? Boar. Okay, not what I expected. Okay. Smell freshly buried dead. Alright, well, it's obvious that nobody is out and about to spy on us going over here to the graveyard, so we're going to risk it. We'll be coming back to that fort, I suppose. So we're definitely going to confront those necromancers, that's for sure. That's in character, I think. Graveyard right on the edge of the spooky woods. Nothing legible, though, on the headstones. Oh, look at that. Is that not imposing? That is really spooky. What is that? Oh, that's the ruins of the town. So they're not very far from Lork Village at all. What time do we have? 5:07. Maybe we'll go eat some dinner in the inn, and we'll go check out the fort. Would he mind? I mean, can we ask him, like, is it okay for us to go in the fort? We don't want to...
Get out of here before you get hurt.
Sorry. We don't want to, like, put his town at risk. You know, if there's an agreement between them and the necromancers, though they shouldn't make a damn agreement with the necromancers. You know what? We don't care if we put the town at risk. This is something we have to do. Necromancers be damned. But I wanted to ask you something. If I didn't just crash the game, which I did. I think I did. Nope, I didn't crash the game. It's back. Okay. I cannot ask about the fort, so...
Just go away.
I'm saying I don't care if I have his permission or not. I'm going to go to that fort anyway. I wouldn't actually mind Gertrude following me at this point. We've seen some spooky shit recently. You know, we were up super early this morning. It's very early. No, it's too early. We'll eat and go explore the fort tonight, I think. So it's much too early to just go to bed, I think. Because then we'd be getting up at like midnight, which would be way too early to be getting up. We'll get our whole routine out of whack. Anvil rye bread. Let's have some of that. We'll have some bread and some chowder, yeah. Fantastic. And an ale. How about lay down and die? No. Ooh, that's a good... I think I'm going to save that one. How about just an ale? Maybe some water. Alright, let's go check out this fort.